This amazing study. It's called the Dallas Bed Rest Study. And the study started back in the 1960s. And this is done by probably the world's most talented cardiovascular exercise physiologists. And what they did was they took 5 men, they were college students, and they put them on bed rest. And this is like 3 weeks of legitimate bed rest. We're talking they couldn't get up to go to the bathroom, so they had a catheter in them. They did not move for 3 weeks. The researchers wanted to find out what happens to your cardiovascular system if you are not moving around for 3 weeks. One of the biggest factors that was measured was their cardiorespiratory fitness. This is often called VO2 max, and essentially it's the maximum amount of oxygen that you can breathe in, and your lungs then breathe that oxygen to your muscles, and it's measured during maximal exercise. You're putting in a maximal effort, and that's called your cardiorespiratory fitness. And what was found is after that 3 weeks, their cardiovascular system was just tanked. I mentioned this was in the 1960s. About 30 years later, they found these 5 men, and they measured their cardiorespiratory fitness and a variety of other parameters that they had measured at the time. And what they found was that 3 weeks of bed rest was worse on their cardiorespiratory fitness than 30 years of aging. So essentially, their cardiorespiratory fitness was no worse 30 years later than it was after their 3 weeks of bed rest.
And it's the same individuals.
The same individuals, the same 5 men. And you might go, well, why is that so significant, the cardiorespiratory fitness dropping? We know that cardiorespiratory fitness is one of the best predictors of longevity. People with a high cardiorespiratory fitness live 5 years longer than people with a low cardiorespiratory fitness. They're basically 80% less likely to die of many different causes of death, so cardiovascular disease, cancer, respiratory disease, things like that, than people with a low cardiorespiratory fitness.